Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and today's starter, Yuri Perez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. This is Bryce Terang. That's in there. Going to count 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The pitch. That's to third. Norby on the run. Throw to first. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
He's got it, and there's two away.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Out of here. His 13th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And today on the hill, DL Hall. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 1-2. There's a line drive to left field. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside. But that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And now Xavier Edwards. Base hit into right center. Lopez around third. Here comes the throw. Pulls him to third safely as a run scores.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And the batter now, Jake Berger. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher.
Line drive, base hit. Aim to score from third. And a 2-1 ball game now. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. In the air, left side, Bowers. As this one sized up, he's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jake Berger.
Well, he's got an 11-game hit streak going right now, Boog. I mean, that means he's hitting lefties, righties, submariners, starters, relievers, you name it. He's very comfortable in the box, and that's such a great place to be as a hitter. Makes you excited to come to the ballpark every day.
Christian Moore, the next up for the Marlins. This to center field. Perkins moving under this one. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. And they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Batting seventh,
Now the left fielder. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Perkins makes the catch, inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 3 and the Brewers 1. Top of the second. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Gary Sanchez.
99, Gary.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Christian Arroyo. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Fish up by 2 here in the second game of the series. Got him swinging.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby.
Third baseman, Connor Norby.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Johnny Pareda, the next up for the Marlins. One down, base is empty. Upstairs. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he grabs it, foul. The wind of the pitch. High in the air, out to right. Arroyo in position. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
now batting, right fielder,
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 2 outs, base is empty. That one the other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers.
Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The punch out there. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Lopez pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Brewers trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Hit in the air, center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier.
And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. The lefty ready. And a 1-1. And another ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. That one hit to right. Arroyo in position. He makes the grab. Out number 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And now for the Marlins, Christian Moore. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Big swing and a miss.
1-2.
That one out to right. Arroyo makes a nice grab and a full sprint, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Garrett Mitchell. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Hill makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Brewers go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder, number 54. The wind of the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
The third baseman, number 24, Connor Norby.
So up next, Connor Norby. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Base hit, center field.
Now batting, The catcher,
Oh, back in trouble, Boo, and it's just been
Right
like
on.
this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's the catcher, Johnny Pareda. And now the lefty. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires.
2-2.
Norby, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Center field. Perkins makes the catch, and there's two away.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Otto Lopez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Otto Lopez. Two outs. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen. Frankie Montas up and loosening in the pen. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. That is the inning. One left for Miami as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Lone
Leading
Depot
off for
Park,
Milwaukee,
we go to the top of the
catcher,
fifth,
number
and here comes the
99,
power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter now, Blake Perkins. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offered in there for a strike. And the count's full. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one.
He's out.
Over to first.
He's in
Safe.
there. Straight.
The right fielder, number 13,
Christian Arroyo up now for the Brewers. The pitch. To the right side. Right. Feeds to second. Out there. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Brewers 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the number 2 hitter,
Leading
Jonah
off for the
Bride.
Marlins, the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now a chance for Xavier Edwards. And a 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. DL Hall out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Frankie Montas.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now here's the DH, Jake Berger. Got him. And now 2 gone. And at the plate
Now
for Miami, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right. The runner at first with 2 gone. And a 1-2. Inning over.
He's out.
Marlins lead 1, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now it's going to be Jake Bauers. Righty to the plate. Line drive. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Slides in safely. It's a leadoff double. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. In the air, right field. Lopez brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
So the lineup
Bryce
flips over, and now Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that right. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Now that designated hitter, Garrett.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now the DH, Garrett Mitchell.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now the count is even. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Brewers 2. Bottom of the 6th, and now Christian Moore. And the righty deals. Down the line. And that drops foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Hauled hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jay Meyer.
Here's the left fielder. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Right side, Arroyo in position, makes the grab, and there's two gone.
The third baseman, number 24, Connor Norby.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. Two down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. Bounce to third. That's the third out. Miami down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And we're back. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the breaking his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Good eye in that spot. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that one hammered. Hill going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The catcher, number 99,
Gary Sanchez now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The Brewers down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. That's pitched downstairs. The count now 2-2. And that's the strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Johnny Pareda.
The catcher, Johnny Pareda.
Next offering way upstairs. Lifted in the air, right field. Corrals it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the Miami order, and now the right fielder, Otto Lopez. Base is empty, one away here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And a ball evens the count. And he deals. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Outside. That misses, and that's ball 3. base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is, that's towards center. Perkins gliding in towards the infield. And that is that. One left for Miami, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Arroyo.
Right fielder, Christian Arroyo.
Kicks and fires. Arroyo started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. Hammer, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The left fielder, number 9.
The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, William Contreras. A runner at first for him, nobody out. The Brewers trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. On the ground, Moore. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
So 2 down now, and here is Andrew Monasterio. To third. And it gets by him. And that extends the inning.
Now batting.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the batting order turns over. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. The tying run at the plate. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Garrett Mitchell. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Joel Payamps.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So coming into the game now on defense, Sal Fraley. He'll be out in left field.
Number 10.
Jake Berger now at the plate.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And that one is lifted in the air on the move to the alley. Hauls it in after a long run. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek.
And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. Lifted in the air, right center field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Christian Moore. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andrew Nardi.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. No. Just missed. Foul chip into the mid, struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The lefty fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
They're down to their final strike. Nardi is just 1 strike away. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. On the ground, and this should do it. Edwards. Ball game.
Well, Luke, 4 games isn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight.